All right, Shalom. First and foremost, man, before I get started, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and bless to all you brothers out there pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom. I want to go into just a brief lesson on how, Jake been getting punished by Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah all this time. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to be joined unto this world when they finna receive their judgment, And I'm going to go ahead and start it up with Baruch 4. Well, I'm going to start with Amos. Slakia. Start with Amos 3 and 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for your iniquities. Right, man? And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has kept that pretty much that guarantee to Jake, man. You know what I'm saying? Anytime Jake goes off, man, or lives his life like, not following dietary laws, things like that, man, Jake get punished by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. When it seems like all these other nations, they just get to slide and do whatever the hell they want to do. But that's because the Lord, he only know us, man. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, he only dealing with us. So he punishes us for the wicked things that we do. You know what I'm saying? Which included the transatlantic slave trade, man. This is Baruch 4 and 6. You were sold into the nations not for your destruction, but because ye moved Yahweh to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. Right, man? Because of all the wickedness that the Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans was doing, worshiping other gods, not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. The Lord, he took that hedge of protection off of us. And you can tell we had enemies because the second the Lord takes that hedge of protection off of us, what happened, man? All these nations rise up against us, man. So that just goes to show that, hey, without the Lord, man, but what it goes shows that the Lord is the nation of Israel's only ally, man. That the whole world is against us, man. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not unto Yahweh. Ye have forgotten the everlasting God that brought you up and have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. Right, man. Pretty much Jake, he was sacrificing unto devils, man, not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, which we were ordered to keep forever. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much took everything that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua had did for us, man. You know what I'm saying? When he set us up with our own land, man, it had our own people ruling over us, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake took all that for granted. So the Lord, he took the hedge of protection away. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna grab one more just on just some of the punishments, man. Deuteronomy 28, 15. But it shall come to pass that if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in the city, cursed shall thou be in the field, cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Right, man. Jake catching hell no matter where he at, man. If Jake in a rural area, man, he cursed, man. Jake in the city, he cursed, man. And when it say curse thy basket and thy store, man, it was talking about your funds, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake on a nationwide level, Jake doing bad out here, man. Except for these niggas that sold out. But shit, they ain't gonna let no olive branch back down to help other Jakes, Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, and increase thy kin and the flocks of thy sheep. Right, man. Curse gonna be your seed, man. You know what I'm saying? The younger generations, and you can tell that's true just by, Look at these niggas lately, man. Look how these niggas act now, man. You know what I'm saying? You just, you can drive to your nearest corner store and see the niggas is through, man. But the Lord, he gonna turn all that around when he come back to redeem his elect, and he gonna start putting curses on these other nations, man. This is Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Right, man, and we coming into that time now, man, because what are you starting to see, man? You starting to see these Edomites, man, having to be on drugs, man. They catching all out hell, homeless Edomites everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You seeing this all over America, man. Just going to show you that, hey, these curses that was once upon Jake, man, hey, they starting to hit you Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the 80s, 70s and shit, Jake was all strung out on crack and all that shit. Well, now what you got now? Now you got the opioid epidemic, man. which is mainly affecting who? You know what I'm saying? Esau and these other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? You got these other nations addicted to pills, fentanyl, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the reversing of roles, man. You know what I'm saying? Where the Lord finna start judging these heathen nations for what they did to his people. I'm gonna grab Zechariah 2:6. Ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, saith the Lord, for I have spread you abroad the four winds of heaven, saith the Lord. Right, man. It's telling us to flee the land of the north, man. What's that land of the north? North America, man. Flee to free yourself spiritually and mentally from it, man. You know what I'm saying? Not actually flee. You know what I'm saying? Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory he hath sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. Right, man. You touched the apple of the Lord's eye. So now he coming back for his payback, man. You know what I'm saying? He touched it, the only nation that the Lord's dealing with, man. You know what I'm saying? So now that's why he's punishing these other nations, man. And so for you Israelites, man, you already caught the wrath of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? When we went to slavery, man. You know what I'm saying? And the judgments that you catch throughout your day. Why would you want to be joined upon these other nations when they about to catch their judgment, man? You know? For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be spoiled, and they shall be a spoil and their servant, and ye shall know that the Lord of hosts have sent me. Right, man. It's coming up upon that time, man, where these nations are all gonna get spoiled, man. You know what I'm saying? All courtesy and thanks to you. How about Shem Yahushua, man? This is I'm gonna grab Nahum 1 and 2. This is Nahum 1 and 2. Yahweh is jealous, the Lord revengeth, and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserve wrath for his enemies. Right, man. And any enemy of and these nations are enemy of the Lord, man. Not only are they enemy of the Lord, that's why they hate the nation of Israel, man. Because they are enemy. Because they know if we join into our power, man, he gonna have a hedge of protection over us, and he gonna put us up. You know what I'm saying? But because they hate the Lord, they also hate us in turn. So that's why when he took his hand, that hedge of protection off of us, these nations couldn't wait to get their hands on us, man. You know. But at the end of the day, really, they hate the Lord, man. You know, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not acquit the wicked. And will not acquit the wicked. The Lord, right, man. Pretty much, the Lord, he not gonna forgive the wicked, man. The wicked, they didn't get off scot free, pretty much. The Lord have his way in the whirlwind and the storm and the clouds on the dust of his feet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that was pretty much the point of that, man. That pretty much, hey, the Lord, he's coming back to have vengeance upon his enemies, man. And the Lord's enemies are our enemies. So why would you want to be joined together with our enemies and catch the wrath that he gonna put on this place, man? Matter of fact, grab Revelations 18 and 4. Yeah, I'm starting Revelation 18 verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and ye receive not of her plagues. Right, man, because the Lord finna set plagues upon this place, which you can get in Jeremiah, I believe Jeremiah 51, 51st chapter. You know what I'm saying? He's finna send all holy hell in this place, man. You know what I'm saying? So why would you want to take part of that when you didn't receive none of the benefits that came with being in America, man? You know what I'm saying? Unless you sold out, you know. But for you average everyday jakes, man, it should be nothing to turn to the Lord. What do you have to lose to turn to the Lord? Oh, I'm gonna lose my mortgage on this house. I'm gonna owe forever, man. I'm gonna lose my debt slave ability, man. Fuck that shit, man. You know. For her sins have reached upon heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. Right, man. Just like when we went back into what was it? I believe it was Nahum, man, when it said, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord gonna come back for his revenge, man. You know what I'm saying? Her sons reached unto heaven. Or was it, I think it was Zerach. Not Zerach, Zechariah, Salakia. For her sins have reached unto heaven and have remembered her iniquities. Right, man, because America and these other nations are not going to be acquitted for their sins. That's the one I meant to get. Salakia. Reward her even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, and the cup which she filled to her double. Right, man. So when all the hell that America and all these other nations have been dishing out on the people, man, hey, the Lord gonna reward that double. So that means you gonna take the first punishment, and then you gonna take double the punishment because you want to be joined unto her, man. You know what I'm saying? Which, hey, if you an Israelite, a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, it makes no damn sense, man. Why would you want to take on 3 times the punishment? You got the base punishment from these nations, and then you gonna take the double the punishment for that by being joined unto this nation. When the Lord finna judge this place, man, it don't make no damn sense, man. So your only option, really, to avoid all that shit is to come back to the Lord. This is Isaiah 13 and 15. Isaiah 13 and 15. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Right, man. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their household shall be spoiled. Their wives ravished. Right. Why would you want to take part in that, man? No, none of that sound appealing to me. Shit, I didn't benefit. You know what I'm saying? And neither did you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You didn't benefit from America and these other nations coming up into power and putting us down into slavery. So why would you be joined unto these nations when they about to receive their judgment, man? You know? But with that, man, I hope the lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Wikakudash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and bless to all you brothers out there pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom.